3, 2, 1, go! Nice! Father-daughter team. Chloe's first time racing. Carrie has had a little break from the series. He's been really busy with work. Came back for the last event and looks like he's gonna make it. We're gonna go up there and see if we can help him out if he needs it. Nice run, dude. What is going on, guys? Today's video is going to be pretty much all informational for anybody that wants to come to any of the events this year. I'm going to try to fit in as much information as I can about the events. So if you're interested in coming to the events, this is the video for you. Alright, first off, before we get started, everything that we're about to talk about can be found in my group. There's a link in the description, and you can click on that after the video and you can find all the information that we're about to talk about. All of our events are based in New Hampshire. Anyone is welcome to come as long as you're willing to travel. We've had people from Pennsylvania, Texas, Alabama, Kentucky, Arizona, Florida, and yeah, I can go on for a little bit, but you get the point. As long as you're willing to travel, you can come. I'm gonna put up some links beside me on somewhere, but we have a full schedule that you can look at, and there is some extra events that aren't on there. We have a sand rail event, which we'll get into that, but we do have one sand rail event this year. For those that have been following along for a long time, know that we took last year off, as in we were not a series. We did not run a point series, so all the events that we ran were for fun, and one of those classes was a sand rail event. So we have one sand rail event this year, but I'll put a link up and you guys can check that out. All the rules for racing, I'll put them up, but they're all pretty self-explanatory. If you guys have any questions, you can put them down in the comments, or if you're on Facebook, you can message me directly. I have no problem helping you guys out if you guys have any questions. Rules for racing and all that stuff can also be found on the group. What you should build, or what your bouncer should kind of look like, all that stuff is on the group. We do have a kids class. It is 12 and under, and there is cash payouts for all of our events for first, second, and third. What to expect at some of our events: expect all day events. We usually, gates open at 9, gates open. All the events are mostly at my house, but we do have an off-road park that we go to in Warren, New Hampshire. Like I said, all the details for the events can be found in the group, and I'll try to link as many as I can in the video description. But yeah, all our events are pretty much all-day events. Definitely bring lunch, bring anything you need to set up your pit areas. Don't hesitate to bring tents, chairs, tables. If you have a portable grill, feel free to bring that. For my house, aka Hazardous RC Off-Road Park, I do have power outside. Obviously, we're in my workshop right now. I do have power for you guys to be able to charge batteries and everything, but bring extra cords, because obviously I only have so many cords, and most of the time I let you guys run them right out to wherever you're sitting, pit areas, etc. So bring your extra cords. Mountain Mud Run, I highly suggest bringing all charged batteries. There is power, but most of the time it is on the opposite side of the park from where we are, so it's not really easily accessible. It's kind of a pain, so I definitely suggest for any events at Mountain Mud Run to bring charged batteries. Make sure you're ready to go. We usually take lunch, usually about halfway through the hills, which usually ends up being around lunchtime, 12, 1-ish, somewhere in there. So you can expect that. We've had some people come that just thought it was going to be like a couple-hour event, and we usually, like I said, we usually get started about 9 o'clock. Well, the gates open at 9 o'clock, driver's meeting's at 10 o'clock, and then shortly after the driver's meeting, we get into racing. Usually racing wraps up around 4:30, 5-ish. Don't quote me on that, but that's usually when it ends, depending on how many hills we do, how many drivers show up, so on. So you can expect definitely an all-day event. For entry fees for my house is a little different. I only charge for driver fee, so if you're racing, it's $15 per person. If you're spectating, it's free. You don't have to pay anything. However, at Mountain Mud Run, it is different. We have access to a full off-road park. When I say that, it is a actual one-to-one off-road park. For those that have never been there, they host many events, and that is also where we host some of our RC events. So if you have an ATV, a UTV, something like that, you can bring it there, and after our event, you can go explore their trails, and it's just an additional fee. I'm not sure what it is this year, but usually it's like $20 to $25, and you can go out and explore all day after the event or whatever. So if you see an event at Mountain Mud Run and you want to bring your ATV, UTV, etc., you can. Exception is no dirt bikes. They had an accident there a while ago and they don't allow dirt bikes. So no dirt bikes, but other than that, if you see a Mountain Mud Run event and you want to play after, don't hesitate to bring your whatever. For Mountain Mud Run, the park fee for when we go to race, park fee is $10 to get in, and that gives you access to the whole park. Even if you're spectating, it's still $10. If you're a driver, like if you're racing with us, there's another $10 fee. Normally I would do it $15, but we're cutting back. It's just a choice that I decided to make. Next year will be a little bit less, and we'll talk about that when we get to it. But anyway, Mountain Mud Run this year for park fees will be $10 park fee, $10 driver fee. Alright guys, hopefully that answers some of the questions about the events, and if you plan on coming to one, please don't hesitate to reach out, either in the comments or message me directly. Hopefully we'll see some new faces out there. I know some of you have already reached out to me, and that's much appreciated. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any more questions at all. Hopefully we'll be seeing some new faces on the hills. Till next time, have a good one, everybody.